In this video, I'm going to share with you how you can use some simple nesting cardboard blocks or some stacking cups or cups that you have at home and some play food to help your toddler to learn how to follow directions. Following directions for kids is so important because once they get to school, they're going to be asked to do several things in a sequence at a time. So, for example, they might get into their classroom and their teacher says, "Hi, put your backpack in your cubby and then come sit down at the table." So that's two things that they have to remember and keep in their mind. And after they finish their backpack, they know what to do next. So they have to store that in their memory, and then they need to carry that direction out. They might have more complex directions like, okay, go to your cubby, get your snack out, then go get your drink at the table and bring it over and sit on the carpet. That's a lot of things for them to remember and think about and then carry out. So this activity is something that I did actually today with one of my speech therapy clients. I work with babies and toddlers from birth to 3 years old. So I'm a pediatric speech language pathologist. And this is something that I did today, and it was so fun and so engaging, and so I wanted to share it with you. I'm Adrienne, by the way, and I have a website, learnwithadrienne.com, where I store a lot of resources and videos for you, and I also have classes such as Sign Language in 30 Days online class where beginners can learn 300 signs in 1 month, and then I also have a class for you if you have a toddler who's not talking yet and you're concerned. This class is helping you, I take you through the hierarchy of what I take my clients through to get them from saying 0 words to just a handful of words to saying words, phrases, and sentences so that they can have a conversation with you. So if you want more resources, go to learnwithadrienne.com. You can download some things for free, and you can just be inspired there and get your creative juices flowing. So here's what I did with these. So these nesting blocks, I believe I got at Target. I'm sure you can find them on Amazon. If you're looking for these exact things, I think these were from IKEA, and then these were maybe from Target. I'm not sure. The Toy Foods. I can't remember where I got them. It's been a while. But what I did with these nesting blocks is each of them on top have a different color star pattern on them. So this one's greenish. This one's yellow. So what I did was I laid them all out on the floor. You'll only be able to see 3 here, but there were lots of different choices for colors for this little guy. He is 2, and so he is able to. He knows his colors and some food items, and so that's I was working with that kind of skill set. So what I know about him is that he loves and really can attend to colors and the differences, so I wanted to use something that he was strong at, one of his strengths, to help him follow a sequence of directions or to just remember directions that have multiple words in them. So what I did was I had all of these toy foods in a bag. So they weren't out where you could see them. I was in control of this bag, and I said, I'm thinking of a food that's yellow that you can eat, and monkeys like it too. And so he thought for a second, and he said, banana? And I said, yes, that's right. So I pulled out a piece of fruit, and I was like, is this a banana? And he's like, no. Is this a banana? No. Is this a banana? No. Is this a banana? Yes, that's right, there's the banana. So what I did next is I took the banana and put it close to my mouth. So when I'm giving him the direction, he's looking at the banana because that's the object of interest that he's wanting to hold on to. But I withhold it for a second, and I put it close to my mouth so that he can see me saying the direction. So there's that added level of visual support when I'm telling him the direction. So I say, get the banana and put it under the box with the red star, and then I hand it to him. So he has to think banana, under, box, red, star. That's a lot of things that he needs to process at one time for one direction. We think it's simple because we're like, okay, just find the red box, put it under. But for kids, that's a lot to string together and sequence in their mind. So we were learning the concept of under and on top and inside. So what I did was I would hand it to him, and he would put it under, and then we'd go, yay, and I would give him a high five, and then we'd say, let's get more food. And so then I would say, I'm thinking of something that's cold, and it has a cone, and you scoop it out, and you eat in the summer. And so then he was thinking, and he could say ice cream, or if he didn't know it, then I would give him a clue. I'd say, is it a pear? No. Is it ice cream? Yes, ice cream, we scoop it out, it has a cone. So we're introducing all these different ways to describe an object too. So then I would say, put this close to my mouth so that he could see the direction. And I would say, get the ice cream cone and put it under the box with the yellow star. And then I would hand it to him. And if he got it incorrect, he actually got them all right. So, but if he were to have gotten them incorrect, then I would say, that's not the yellow box. Let's find the yellow box. Is this one yellow? No. Is this one yellow? Yes. And so then we'd say, then I would say the direction again. Put the ice cream cone under the box with the yellow star. So that as he's doing it, he's hearing the correct thing, the correct direction, while he's doing the correct action. So, so I did that, and then these particular boxes have letters on them, and he is really skilled in his alphabet. That was something that he learned really early on, and he loves the alphabet. And so I chose to play to that strength of his by putting these boxes like this, and so he could see on the top the letters. And you can't see them there very well, but this says D, E, F, A, B, C. So then we had them on their side, and so we're working on the concept in and inside. So I would say, let's put and also working on the concept of letters. So let's put the orange inside. Actually, let me do the broccoli because it has a letter B. So I would say, let's put the broccoli on the letter B. B for broccoli. Broccoli, put this on top of the B. So he would take the broccoli and he'd look for the B. And sometimes it was really cute because sometimes he would say, is this the B? He would take the broccoli and like do how I do, where I say, is this the B? No. Is this the B? So he'd be incorrect on purpose because he had seen me do that when I modeled it. So he knew the right answer, and so he'd put it on the B. And I'd say, yes, you put the broccoli on the B. Now let's put it inside the box. And so then we'd put it inside, and it could just live there. And so then we did that with the rest. And so I had the whole alphabet out because all of these nesting blocks have the letters on the side. So it was a long string of alphabet letters, and so any item that we had would have the corresponding first letter of that word. So if you don't have these nesting blocks, no problem. Use your creativity. That's why I have these cups. You can just use any cups that you have, any plastic cups. These ones I like. They're from IKEA. Got them years ago, and I like them because they're just really simple colors, and they're small, so they fit in some things. And then you could say, let's put the yellow banana in the purple cup. Sometimes they're going to want to match it to the yellow cup if they're used to matching things. So this is a more challenging activity because they're looking at the color and they're also hearing the color of the cup that you want them to put it in. So this is kind of like a step up when you introduce the colors and they're not matching something. So you could start it out and you could say, let's match. Let's put the yellow banana in the yellow cup and the green pear in the green cup. So you could do that if you wanted to as well. So there's lots of different ways that you could do this type of activity. Main thing is just be creative with it. And another important thing is that if you have food items like this, I would encourage you to get like some kind of bag or a box that you keep in your lap that they don't have access to, because the minute you just dump everything out in front of them, they're going to get really visually distracted. So that's something that I would recommend. You're in control, and you can give them choices of which ones they want. You know, like, do you want the ice cream or the pear? And when they pick one, then you can hand them the one that they request. And there's so many skills that you could teach with this, but for requesting, you could say, if they said pear, when you ask them, oh, do you want ice cream or pear? If they just said pear, you could help them to use that in a sentence by saying, I want the pear. So you could help them to know how to request things by saying, pear, that's right, I want pear, and then give it to them so that you're modeling how you want them to say it to you in the future. So if you liked this video and these ideas and you feel like it's something that you might use, go ahead and tag one of your friends in the comments who also has a toddler, or another speech language pathologist who you feel like might enjoy this type of activity for following directions and building that sequencing skill in their mind, so that your toddler can really sequence out directions and remember, like, store things in their short-term memory and carry it out in action, because that will help them really for their whole life, because we're always needing to remember things in a sequence. So just wanted to share all that with you, and If you're serious about thinking creatively with your child, I would encourage you to go to my website, learnwithadrienne.com. There's a lot of videos there and on my YouTube channel as well. And check those out. There's tons of ways to be creative, and that's what I'm all about. I really think that the more creative we can be as speech language pathologists and parents and educators, that it really helps our children to grow and learn. And so here's a quote that I wanted to share with you. I kind of pieced it together from a quote that I heard, and then I added on my own spin to it. So it says, "What we repeat, we remember, and what we remember, we know. And the more we know, the more creatively we can connect concepts. When we connect concepts, then we can connect with each other." So that's my whole mission with sharing these videos with you, is to help you and your toddler connect by starting new conversations and doing fun things that really engage and stimulate their mind. So that's all for this video. I hope you have a great day, and go check out learnwithadrienne.com for lots more resources. Bye for now.